I'm a grant writer for charity, so I sit on the laptop. Living in Whittlesea in Fenland in Cambridgeshire, and a year ago I started getting tremors in my arm. I've been a reasonably healthy guy. I think most people, you think, what's that? That's interesting. And then feel it again. And then fast forward a few weeks and it's still there, but it's a bit stronger. And then in certain positions, I'd be driving, I'm thinking, oh, that's hurting now. Or if I'm sleeping, oh, and that doesn't like that position. Or weirdly, cleaning the toilet, you like that one. That is the worst position for this type of nerve pain. When you're cleaning the toilet with a brush, that is the bend over, maybe the Hoover position. It started hurting more, and then the tremor was getting deeper. And then you start to worry a little bit. You think, well, hold on a minute, this isn't going. So again, I left it, as a lot of people do. And then eventually, I think I phoned my GP in Whittlesea, went there, got some advice, got a check over. Eventually, I got referred out to Dynamic Health. And this was after a number of months of the problem getting worse, to a point where if we went on a scale of 100% is can't stand it, I'm finished, I was at about 80% of pain, and it was seriously affecting my standard of life. You know, you do your research on the internet and you think, is it this, is it that? It can be even more worrying, can't it? I felt some relief when I was referred to Dynamic Health. I was in a bad way, obviously at the same time speaking to a GP, and they said, aren't you on any painkillers? And I said, no, I'm sometimes unable to do my job now because it was hurting sitting in certain positions, and standing in certain positions it would really hurt as well. So I was prescribed 3 sets of painkillers, never really been on stuff like that before, and I was getting weird dreams, I was getting hallucinating, but I thought, I really hope I can exercise my way out of this, because painkillers wouldn't really be the solution. They would just help me manage and operate on a day-to-day basis. So the day came and I turned up, and it was a guy called Sean Flack, and he's very good, very professional, did all the checks, and it just felt such a relief that day to be in the hands of someone that knew what they were talking about. And we got to the point where we thought it was probably a trapped or damaged nerve. So I said, I'm a great believer in keeping things simple in life. Sean, give me your top 3 exercises. He said, oh, that's okay, I can do that. So he gave me a demo and got me to do them. And then he sent me away with an email with the attachments on there. So came out of there, fantastic. Slightly still sceptical about whether I could exercise my way out of trouble through physio. So I started doing the exercises. It was simple instruction, they were easy to do, which was crucial to what I wanted, to keep doing it every day. Did it for every day. After a couple of weeks, I was sitting in the worst position in the car, and I thought, it's not buzzing, my arm's not as bad, what's going on here? So then I kept religiously doing the exercises every day. Once you see something's working, you double down. So gradual improvement. I'm just so happy. I think this is so simple and inexpensive. And I started weaning myself off the painkillers, listening to my body. So in a period of about 3 months of doing 3 simple exercises, I reckon I'm down to 8% hurt rate from 80%. So I'm virtually fixed. I did visit Sean to say thank you, and to also say, is it okay to start playing golf now? And he said, well, go out in the driving range, knock a few balls, just test it like anything. I said, I feel like I want to continue doing these simple exercises. He said, absolutely no problem at all. So yeah, I'm back playing golf now. Played 9 holes the other day with no pain at all. I'm back on the computer fully, in all of the bad positions, including the toilet. It even works now without tingling and pain. This is a big fat thank you from a 54-year-old guy who was in a lot of trouble and now feels pretty brand new. So thank you very much.